Hey, digital friends, Diedrich here. Before we unpack chapter 1 together, I'd like to share something with you. I told myself I wasn't going to check the channel analytics. And then I got a notification from YouTube 50 watch hours. It's been just a couple of days past the 30-day mark. So I checked. Somehow, at the time of this recording, we're at 404 views, 43 likes, 41 shares, 2 comments, 7 subscribers, and an average watch time just north of 8 minutes. Now, to someone on the outside looking in, that might seem modest, but to someone carrying a message the world isn't quite ready for, someone building a space for emotional sovereignty. This isn't just data, it's presence. It's proof I'm not alone. And for someone who often feels alone, even isolated, that means everything. From the deepest part of me, thank you. Whether you stuck around for 30 seconds, 8 minutes, or a full episode, thank you for making me feel a little less alone. I've been thinking about how we carry that feeling forward for each other. So I want to try something new, something small, but powerful. Whenever an episode resonates with you, just leave a period in the comments. That's it. No performance, no pressure to be clever or deep, just presence. That period says, I'm here. I hear you. You're not alone. And not just for me, for all of us. Let's call it dot culture, a quiet rebellion against isolation. Because here in our corner of the internet, we don't perform to be powerful. We don't need to be watched to be worthy. We just need to be real with ourselves and with others. Let's build dot culture together. Because emotional sovereignty might feel lonely sometimes. But it was never meant to be walked alone. As though, again, with much love, thank you. Truly. I think we're ready to unmask. Welcome to the very first Weekly Unmasking episode. This is the space between the words, the pause after the page, the moment we step away from the chapter, and sit with what it stirred. Today we're reflecting on Chapter 1, the Algorithmic Self. And if you're anything like me when I first wrote it, you might be feeling a lot. Confusion, resistance, maybe even a little shame. So let's start here. If these questions felt too heavy to answer right now, that's not failure, that's awareness. And awareness takes courage. Let's revisit a few of those soul-deep questions, not to answer them, but to hold them. What would happen if I let someone see the real me? Why did I put the mask on in the first place? Is the mask still protecting me, or is it preventing me? What has it cost me in rest, in connection, in realness? And who might I become if I started loosening the strap? These are not check boxes. They're not journal prompts to rush through with bullet points and Pinterest quotes. These are soul questions. They're meant to stretch across time, to show up quietly when you're brushing your teeth, walking the dog, or staring into a mirror wondering, is this still me? They don't need your answer right now. They just need your presence. So today, let's make a pact. We're not here to solve. We're here to sit with, to say, yeah, that question hit me. Even if we don't have the words yet. Especially if we don't, because silence isn't the absence of progress. Sometimes it's the beginning of truth. Now, if this chapter stirred something deep, and you weren't sure where to begin unpacking it, I want to offer you something. A gift. It's called mask mapping. It started as a leadership tool, but it's for anyone who's ever performed strength while quietly unraveling. Anyone who's ever posted a smile with a side of sadness. Anyone who's said, I'm good, when they weren't. Mask mapping isn't therapy. It's not confession. It's just a private mirror, a quiet, guided space to explore the masks you wear and why. Inside the mask mapping tool, you'll find 5 simple but powerful practices. The mask inventory, naming the roles you perform. The mask art exercise, expressing what the world sees versus what you hide. The mask cost ledger, measuring the emotional toll. The gentle loosening, exploring what it might feel like to show up with just a little more honesty. The integration journal, a space to reflect, not perform. You don't have to do them all today, or in order, or alone. But if the questions from chapter 1 felt like too much to carry, this tool is your lantern. You can download it from the show notes. I think I've been wearing this mask for so long, I forgot what my real face feels like. That's enough. You're already doing the work. So let's not end today with a task. Let's end it with a moment. Close your eyes. Take a breath. And whisper, if you can, the mask worked, but I don't have to wear it forever. That's your starting point. We'll build from there. Before we go, I have one final invitation, and it's twofold. Small, but sacred. As you sit with these questions, or if you begin exploring the mask mapping tool, you might find yourself in a space where words feel hard to find. You're not alone in that. That's why we've created something simple, our powerful communication language .culture. If this episode resonated with you, if you're holding a quiet truth, or just needed to hear these words today, leave a single dot in the comments wherever you're listening. That dot says, I'm here, I'm feeling this, I'm with you. No pressure to perform, just presence. But if something more rises, a memory, a mirror moment, a realization you've never said out loud, you can share that too. This is a living book, and you are part of it. If you'd like to share a piece of your story, your mask, or a truth you're starting to uncover, I'd love to hear it. And with your permission, I might even share it, anonymously or named, in a future episode. You can email me at digitaleqreimagined@gmail.com. You can send a note, a voice memo, a single sentence, or a whole story, whatever feels true for you. Because this isn't just a podcast. This is a conversation. And this is a co-authored moment. We're not building a brand. We're building belonging. One dot, one voice, one reflection at a time. Until next time, stay emotionally sovereign, stay deeply human, and remember, you don't owe anyone your transformation. You only owe yourself the truth. I'll meet you in the next one.